4 years ago, my life is very different after I used this thing. Yep, handphone. All of my time when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I doing is open this thing. I spend a lot of my time to just scrolling, watching the Instagram, watching the TikTok, watching the short video in YouTube, and it's really waste my time. I was being a lazy people. I don't have time to exercise my body. Not give a fuck with my healthy. I don't care about anything about my body. So I am being a lazy people. I being unproductivity. When I don't really care with myself, when I don't really care with my healthy, with my with my with my productivity. And the one thing I really hate when I spend a lot of time in this thing is I can't focus. When I try to learning, when I try to read a book, as I know that I am a student, that all the student know that all the activity he doing is learning. Like when I spend a lot of time in this to just scrolling this thing, scrolling the social media, it's really waste my time and make me can concentration. I think it's not just with me, it's not just happen to me. I think you also feel what I'm feel right now for the 4 years ago. But my I don't have a schedule on my daily. I don't really have a schedule like in the Monday I try to wake up at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or something like that. I don't have something like that. I just live like I don't have a schedule. I don't have goals in my life. And also after I using this thing, after I know this thing, but is in 2024 my life was different after I spent a little time after I did with this thing, after I spent a little time with this thing. But I'm not to it's the phone is not problem, but how we use it is a problem. Until I realized that when I spend a little time when I did for this thing, I realized that I noticed that I have more time to exercise my body. I have a lot my time to read a book than try to scrolling, watching video who really waste my time. And I feel that I am have a progress in my life. And right now I can people speak in English and I can understand the English as I can. And until I spend a little time with this thing, I think this is really waste our time. This is really make us a lazy people, make us unproductivity. I spend a lot of time. When I spend a lot of time in this thing, it means that I have more time to lying in my bed, to scrolling some video in TikTok, Instagram, in YouTube short. And I always this some I am really hate when I'm scrolling the social media is make me can concentration. Like I noticed with myself that when I try to learning, when I'm trying to read a book, I getting hard to read a book. I getting hard to understand what I'm read. Because I can concentration. Like when I spend a lot of my time to scrolling in this thing, it also make me really hard to sleep in the night. So when I'm really hard to sleep in the night, it means that I am getting hard to wake up early in the morning. Like when I wake up in the morning, of course it's make me unproductivity. When I try to learning, when I'm trying to read a book, I can concentration. I can understand what I'm reading. I can understand what I'm learning, because my concentration, my brain is very losing when I try to scrolling some video in social media. But guys, in 2024, my life was changed until I did with this thing. It's not instant, but I will tell you that it's not instant. That 4 years is not just a little time, it's a lot time too. I like the opportunity to improve my life. I like the opportunity to build my own career, build my own brand, build my own business, all the thing. When I never decide to stop to deal with this thing, maybe I can speak like this, maybe I can speak in English, maybe I don't have a time to make me healthy, make me productivity, maybe I don't have a time to speak in front in the camera like this. This surprised me, because what the more important, the more question, the big question for my video is, how can I realize, how can I change my life to live my life without this thing. The one secret I am doing to make me realize for this thing is make a question. I think that's the point. I always think this thing, we make it, alright, we make it to make our life with more easy. We can communication, like when we have an incident, something like that, we can call by this thing, and it make our easy and fast. So this thing is not a problem. But if it never realize for what we are doing, if we never ask for what we watching the video, for what we scrolling the social media, it's the problem. I think I noticed that it also happened to me. Like I don't really know how much I open this thing, how much I scrolling video, how much I spend the time to scrolling the video. I think it also happened to you. So guys, if you think that this thing, scrolling social media, is something bad thing, it's something who really wastes your time, it is something who really make you unpredictability, it's something who really make you lazy people, I think you must realize for what you are doing right now. This what how to make you realize for what you are doing. It's about to make a question. I think I have a habit, I build it also with my own self, because to really make our realize is to make a question. I think there are so many successful people in the world. I think Jay Shetty, I think he is he also spend the time to he said it in his podcast that when I start in the morning, to start my day in the morning, is to make question. It's also happened to me. I make also to make me realize for everything what I'm doing, to make me regret that this thing really waste my time, this thing really make my life is very, very bad. So if you want to make a change in your life, if you think that handphone is it's a bad thing, I think you must realize, you must make a question for like what I'm doing when I wake up in the morning. I think it's the best way to make you realize for everything what you are doing. So if you realize what you are doing, you can people that this is really waste your time. I think you have a brain, you can think that when you spend a lot of time to just scrolling, to watching the Netflix and something like that, who really waste your time, who really make you lazy, who really make you just lying in your bed. I think you must make you realize, you must make occasion to make you realize.